Welcome back everyone, I'm Jay Barino, and this is Starcraft Mass Recall, a Starcraft Broodware remake. In Starcraft 2, I apologize for the last mission. My sound was a little wonky, kind of sounded like I was talking through a tin can. I tried messing with some sound settings, and I tested it beforehand, and it didn't do that. Anyway, hopefully it's fixed now. This mission, it's a heartbreaker. You're gonna see, just look right at the objectives when we go to the briefing, and it's gonna be pretty depressing.
Cerebrin, Terran, the time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat. Now that the UEG's power base is broken on this world, only their forces on Char pose any significant threat to me. It's time to move to the second phase of my plan.
And what of your allies here on Core Hull, my queen? What would you have done with them?
They are of no further use to me. Though they have proven themselves useful, it might be dangerous to allow them to live. Without the services of General Duke, the Minx will be easy to deal with. But Raynor and Phoenix are uncannily resourceful. They must all be eradicated. Cerebrin, I want both General Duke's and Phoenix's bases destroyed. Leave no one alive.
My queen, if I may suggest a strategy. Both the Protoss and Terran forces are resting after our previous victory. If we attack immediately, while most of them are asleep and unaware, we can whittle down their defenses with relative ease.
Clever. How long after our initial attack can we expect them to regroup and retaliate?
I'd say in 6 minutes.
That only gives us enough time to launch a surprise attack against one base, but it is a sound plan. Cerebrin, feel free to launch your initial attack against either base. Failure is not an option. Slaughter them all in my name.
Womp womp. I have to say, a 6-minute estimate was oddly precise. He's like, oh, it's going to be exactly 6 minutes, and sure enough, when we're going to start this mission, it's going to be a 6-minute timer.
Excuse me, I got a burp. The only thing you should feel when you shoot someone is the recoil. Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? Kiss my ass. If it weren't for these damn neural implants, you'd be a smoking crater by now. Commander. How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit? Whatever I do, you keep bringing me back in, and I'm all out of... Oh, forget it.
What's up? How y'all doing?
This one time in boot camp,
They added the boot camp line. That's pretty funny, though. Alright, so this is it. This is happening. So, very first thing, I'm going to get gas because I want to get Zergling speed, and then I'm going to take my units and go attack over here to the left. Now, I'm going to go straight for the base. Screw the defenses, really. I'm not really scared of them. Okay, go ahead and burrow here, guys, and attack. So we just want to destroy all the infrastructure that we can. And we have 2 hatcheries. We're going to go ahead and put some drones on here, and we're just going to make Zerglings. Anything that we can use to reinforce what we have here is going to be really helpful. So go ahead and unburrow these lurkers and move them in here, over here, I should say. Because if we can just clean this out and then maybe move down and get even more stuff, it'll be especially helpful. There's nobody in these bunkers, that's fine. Okay, so head over here. We're just going to kill as many Terran units as possible. Okay, so we're short on money, but I can start Zergling speed. I don't think it would even be finished by the time I need it to be done, but those lurkers are just going to pound away at that command center. Okay, so this base we'll be able to take pretty fast just because we're just completely annihilating it. Okay. Okay, you Zerglings head on down here, and we can start Zergling speed. So they're going to counterattack us pretty hard right after this. Okay, we clean this out. Let's unburrow our lurkers, and we're going to move them... Let's see if we could take out this little outpost here just to get rid of that barracks. It's less production that Terran can use against us. So once we repel their attack, we're going to go ahead and burrow... not burrow, but we're going to go ahead and... now burrow. Take this upper left base. It'll be really helpful to have. Okay, clean that up. I might be able to use some extra time to go ahead and take out that Protoss base. I actually should be making as more drones, but I'm really focused on doing as much as I can with this initial attack. Okay, unburrow. Let's see if we can take out some of these Protoss. Let's see. Okay, we'll head up in this direction. We're going to keep making drones. Oh, we need an Overlord, actually. Okay, cool. Keep going. We've got 2.5 minutes. We don't want to lose too much of these units because we actually need them to defend our base in a second. Burrow. Yes! Yes, Lurkers. Lurkers are so good, and this is the mission where you're supposed to get them. In Brood War, we actually didn't have access to them until this point. I wonder if we can come down and just kind of clean this out, too. That's exactly how this is going to go down. We'll make more drones. Head on down in this direction. It's hard to select all these things. Keep going, keep going. If we can kill these production buildings, the more the better. Okay, so that's less that they're going to be building out and sending at us. I don't really care about these cannons. I just want to kill these gateways. You know what? They're probably going to rebuild them, but I can't be sure. We're getting a lot done with this attack. All right, go ahead and come over in this direction. Now I'm going to start pulling back. Okay, great. So I'd say that went really well. I took out like 2.5 bases. Let's go lair so that we're going to do the same. I'm going to do the same thing with my Zerglings this match. We already have Lurker Tech. It's researched for us. So let's get... how about attack speed for the Hydralisks? Okay, more drones. Actually, Overlords. Alright. Now, who am I most scared of? I don't know. That's a good question. Let's go ahead and kill this pylon. And now, I'm curious to know how much the enemy's going to be rebuilding. I don't know.
All units prepare for retaliation. Kerrigan caught us with our pants down, but it's time to start giving some back.
Continue your attack, Cerebrid. Their defenses won't last long against us.
Okay, so over there, we're going to be defending against Terran that's going to come through, because it's going to be really effective against the Terran Bio Ball. We'll make some more Hydralisks, sure. Okay, and let's just get a couple colonies just to kind of increase our sight in every direction, even though we're going to be taking these extra bases. Still waiting for this counterattack. I want to take both of these bases, but I'm probably going to take one at a time, because I need to defend. Carapace first, and, oh, what? Are you... That's a lot of rates for them to send. Like, that's what they decided to send first. Luckily, I built a bunch of extra Hydralisks, and they don't do a lot of damage against ground. Okay, you Lurkers head on over here. We'll get a Spore Colony over here, actually. And here, too. Because the only thing that's going to be coming up here eventually is going to be, ground attacks. We got Hydralisks. Unfortunately, I moved my Lurkers, and it's too late. But anyway, we cleaned it up. We're going to go ahead and take this base first. And here comes Phoenix. Not Phoenix, but his units coming over. Okay. So you Lurkers head on down here. We're going to put you right in there. Actually, I'm going to burrow you right now. At least one. I'm getting nuked. There he is. Get on him. Okay, no problem. Unburrow, and let's, my Lurkers at least, you're going to come down here. So now we've got an extra base. We'll see how long we can hold on to it. Now, I want to be pushing out, very similar to last mission, I want to be moving as soon as possible, because this mission might get very, very tough if I take too long, and I want to be... The fewer bases that are attacking me, the better. Again, Protoss is going to be really annoying because they're going to be sending Reavers. Yuck. Okay, so how about a lurker here, and a lurker here. And we'll send some extra stuff over there, and then we're going to have to reinforce this as soon as possible. So, I thought I had a third lurker. Where did he go? Is he over here? Did I leave him burrowed? Did he die? I don't think any of those things happened. I am going Queen's Nest first, so I can use it to kill tanks that come to attack me. That would be, I think that would be extra helpful. So, I have to defend two sides anyway, so I might as well take this base and see what happens. Okay. I'm going to go straight to Hive, just like last time. And I'm going to get a second hatchery over here. And actually, no, we're already going to have 4. I think 4 is sufficient. We'll see if I can actually infest this command center, and we'll have infested Terrans again. That was actually really fun. This base seems very lightly defended, and I bet I could take it if I got if I went for adrenal glands first after this Hive, and then just went hog wild with my Zerglings. I bet I could do it. And depending on how many Reavers they have, Reavers will just... They're pretty much shoot spider mines at you. I just realized this earlier. It's like, that's pretty much what it is. Okay, let's move on down here. And... cancel. Unfortunately, that's what happened. Okay, back up, back up. Okay, now go. That's a lot of Zealots. But I have more of everything else. Now, obviously, these Dragoons aren't going to do very well against this amount of Zerglings. Perfect. Okay, we're going to leave these guys down here, and we're going to make a bunch more stuff to leave up at this base up here, which I'm certain will be sending tanks and such at me. So I want to get... I don't know, I need these extra bases, and I need to keep them sooner rather than later. So we'll get a couple lurkers, because I have extra gas this mission. Okay, and we want to get these saturated as soon as possible, so that's why I'm making extra stuff, or extra drones first. Alright, we have our hive, so let's get our adrenal glands, and we'll start our +2 attack once we have enough minerals. Okay, so unfortunately I don't know why I actually didn't just, Overlords. I don't know why I didn't just have my units down here. That was silly of me. Okay, so that's a lot of tanks. If we can move right on top of them. Move right on top of them, I said. Okay, unfortunately, it's not quite enough. Okay, we're okay, we're okay. He might kill that sunken colony, but I don't care about that. That was lucky. Let's make some more Zerglings. Zerglings are going to be good against tanks, because especially once you get the Carapace upgrade, they can survive more than one tank hit. And then once that's the case, then you can just move in quickly on them with Zerglings. As long as they survive that first hit, you're fine. I'm going to get another hatchery here. I need to make drones faster. I'm not making them fast enough. I'm tempted to... Yeah, I'm going to get my gas here first, actually. Just need more drones, really. That's my biggest problem. Okay, I have another lurker here, so we'll burrow him. Alright, this is going very well so far. I think my next target, yeah, is going to be blue. Red is very annoying, but... I don't know, they both have big bases down here, so it really, I don't think it's going to matter too much, like, who I attack first, because they're both going to be reinforcing regardless. Okay. So, big tip, yeah, if you can take out both these bases in your first attack, then you're in good shape. We need overlords at both of these bases for cloaked things. Okay, and then I want more colonies, too. I'm going to build some colonies up on the high ground. I don't think there's enough creep yet, but I'll build one here, and then we'll extend it out. We need some colonies here as well. Alright, overlords, seriously. You build so much... It seems like they build slower. Okay, here looks like blue's coming. Lurkers are going to do really well against those. I see some observers, so they can see my lurkers. No problem, though. We're fine. We just smoked the shit out of that attack. Terran is way more scary just because they've got tanks. So let's queue up our Spawn Broodlings Gamete Meiosis. Okay, we'll make a bunch of drones. We're going to send them down here. Need the minerals to make drones. And I really need more... I really would feel more comfortable if I could get more buildings up in this area, too. Okay, and then we'll get a spore colony up here. Get another colony here. Specifically, this is the Terran attack side. Okay, this is good. Luckily, I built that Overlord. Specifically up here, the Terran attack side, you don't want to clump your colonies because... let's see. Get an extractor. You don't want to clump your colonies because they're going to be sending siege tanks against you. So make a bunch more drones. We're getting saturated. Okay, so move in on the tanks. And go. Attack the tanks first. This guy and this guy. There we go, we repelled tank attacks. So Terran isn't reacting quickly enough, I think, to my... He's not really reacting quick enough to my lurkers. Now, Protoss is bringing observers. Eventually, I'm sure this guy will start bringing... What am I thinking? Oh, we got adrenal glands already. We want Overlord speed, we want +2 attack, and Ultralisks. It's funny how I gave Ultralisks so much shit when I played Zerg, or when I played against Zerg in earlier campaigns, but now I'm just like, oh yeah, Ultralisks. You know, they soak up so much damage. I don't really count on them to do much damage, but they soak up a lot. I'm gonna go blue first, because I want to get rid of Reavers. I'm less afraid of tanks, more afraid of Reavers, because I can't use Spawn Broodling on Reavers. So, make some Hydralisks. Okay, we'll make one Spore Crawler and Overlords. I really need more defense over here, actually. I'd feel a lot safer. Okay, you know what? Make another sunken colony here, too. Alright, here we go. There's the, Oh, they killed a lurker. Those are 100 gas. You actually don't want to lose those. Okay, once this Ultralisk Cavern is done, I think I'd feel pretty comfortable. I've got a lot of money. I need to be spending this. Okay, let's make Ultralisks. And Zerglings down here, and then we're going to take out blue. Once those Ultralisks are done, that's probably way more than we need. Let's just go, honestly. They might have a lot of Reavers. They might have 1 or 2 Reavers. That's going to really screw me. Let's see. Yep, there's the Reaver. Get on him. Does he have any Scarabs? Well, he's dead. Oh, he got 1 Scarab off on me at the last second there. What a jerk. Okay, we'll rally up some Zerglings. Zerglings, like, again, they're meat. They run in and they die, but they take those hits from those Reavers and they're cheap. But if you can get Zerglings in there after the initial attack, boy, do they do a lot of damage. So they're actually really great to have. I really want a Spire, too, for those, I'm sure air attacks will be coming. Oh, damn it, that was stupid. Okay, we'll make Zerglings, gotta send him up here. Our Ultralisks are already done. I might want to just continue with this attack and just take out what I can, because this is going very well. Okay, how are my upgrades looking? Good. Now, this was my big mistake. I pulled my units away from here, so I might lose this base. We'll see, though. It's gonna be close. Actually, I think I'm okay. Those lurkers, this Terran is not scanning, and they should be. Kill the stupid fire bats. Actually kill the medics too. Now these are Terran Dominion medics, so they don't heal as fast. So, but I killed her first anyway. Oh, radiate. You go ahead and stay over here. Okay, fine. That went fine. No problem. We didn't lose any drones, so really, as long as I have this mineral income. This down here is looking real good. Hydralisks, Zerglings. I think I'm just gonna push straight into blue, because I feel more comfortable against Terran. Let's see. I really want another hatchery. But red is kind of in the way. That's another issue. Alright, kill him. That spore colony is helping a surprising amount. Okay. Those nukes are annoying. I don't need burrow. Let's get antenna. Now I need at least a couple Mutalisks to kill this single missile turret, which is there seemingly just to troll you. Let's go ahead and take this next base. Now, some people might think this might be pompous of me to say, but some people might think, wow, you're pretty good with Zerg. You know, let me tell you, the key is go. Like, just make shit and attack. Just as fast as possible. That is how you win as Zerg. You just have to attack and don't hold back. Like, you might think you don't have enough stuff. You probably have enough stuff to do something. A big thing here is the key. Alright, we're pushing in over here. Well, one of the big keys here is that, oh jeez, we need Scourge. I'm gonna lose this base, I think. We'll see if I can hold it up. Is that the bases aren't that heavily defended. They come at you with large attacks, but there aren't that many units just like in their base. So as long as you're, you know, somewhat prepared for the attacks, you really don't have that much to worry about when you're actually attacking into their base. Unfortunately, what do we have going on over here? We need Scourge still, Hydralisks. Here's my Scourge. Okay, a Scourge, I want you to hit this carrier. Some of you pull off and hit this. Oh, not quite enough. Okay, make more. Now I have another hatchery here, so my units will still be okay. I really just want to kill this carrier. He's actually doing the most damage to me. Let's see. Missile attacks. We need air carapace. I killed that. I wasn't thinking. I just went ahead and killed that command center. No, 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 no. Attack the... Damn it. Alright, get in there. So I made Scourge willy-nilly, and unfortunately wasn't paying enough attention to that. Okay, all you drones need to move away so that I can remake my... hatchery. Okay, now get back to work. And I'm going to take this base too. Now, red is halfway gone because we took out his second main base. So let's keep up the momentum here. I'm going to start making Mutalisks. Oh, that's some serious momentum, but we got in on them before they sieged, so we're actually in really good shape. You need to run. You got to keep an eye out for those irradiates. They really will like destroy your ball of stuff if you have one irradiated unit. So now our bases are connected. That's very good. Okay. Oh, the storms. Well, he's going to have another one too, but Ultralisks can eat those storms. This guy might have been made fairly recently, that's why he didn't have enough energy to do that twice. Unless he stormed me before and I didn't notice. Okay, we'll make Zerglings again. This base is slightly undefended, but on the plus side, wait, actually, this is my chance to just kill this missile turret. On the plus side, I can move units back and forth very quickly. I really don't want to kill Phoenix. It makes me so sad. I could be a huge dick and try and spawn broodlings on him. I don't know if I feel comfortable with that. That would make me feel really bad, like a huge dick. So I'm not going to. I really need more gas right now, so that's what I'm going to make next. We need Overlords. I have to say, Zerg, for me, seems easier to play, specifically because they can, all their stuff builds out of the same building. So because of that, I don't feel an intense pressure to, like, cycle through a bunch of different, I don't know. I don't have to, like, you don't have to cycle through a bunch of different production facilities, so if that, I don't know, that doesn't really matter that much. But for me, that seems to make it a lot easier. We have Wraiths now that are cloaking. I don't have any Overlords here. We should make a Spore Colony. This is a really interesting mission when you think about it. I think it's cool how the Terran Dominion and the Kali survivors are working together. Oh god. Run. Do I have a Spore Crawler up here? Here's some Overlords. Overlords, I need you. Get down here. I'm afraid I'm going to get nuked again soon. Okay, now we can kill these stupid things. I think I'm going to make some Queens, because I want to go and kill Red first, because honestly, he's annoying me. There we go. Make some Zerglings. And if I have Queens with me, then maybe I can infest one of the command centers. If I'm vigilant enough. Which I really haven't been lately, but... Where are my lurkers? I should move them up to my new base. Just take bases as Zerg. You just take it. I mean, you might lose it, but just take it. It's always worth just snagging the base. Alright, we're good with hatcheries. Last point with Zerg is always make more Overlords. If you're floating money like me, not overlords, hatcheries. Make more hatcheries. Now, I am maxed out, so I might as well go ahead and push out Phoenix. Poor Phoenix is up here. I feel like I should save him for last. I will. Let's go ahead and push into red. My queens don't have enough to spawn broodlings yet. Maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait for that. I will wait for that. Alright, upgrades. I'm going to make a second spire, actually. A lot of you guys can go ahead and come on down to my new base. And we're going to make a bunch of colonies here. There we go. Now, my question is Red going to keep attacking up here, or is he going to... Or is he, like... Is there clear and present danger for him kind of in this area? All my Mutalisks got stormed. I'm going to make a Greater Spire for some Guardians once this guy's done. Oh, so what I was saying earlier is, in a previous mission I had commented, like, what happens to the Kali survivors after they left Ire? Not after... I mean, they didn't really leave Ire. Some of them were left there. But those ones that escaped with Mengsk and Raynor, these are them. Like, these aren't people from Shakuris. And I know that because they never have Dark Templar. I remember that from the original, is they never ever will bring Dark Templar. So I assume that means they're strictly Kali, which were Phoenix's force. So I feel especially bad, because those poor people were just got the shit kicked out of them on Ire. They stayed on Ire to let some of the Kali survivors make it. Okay, Red is attacking over here. This is good, so this base up here is safe. Got irradiated. I need to get him out of there. No, you're killing me. Okay. There's my second spire. And then they come here and they get betrayed. I mean, then they're here like fighting the UED. It's just like I feel kind of bad for them. We'll make a bunch of Zerglings. Having Raptorlings would be so good against Brood War Terran, because they would leap up those cliffs and kill the tanks. I think we're in good shape to attack. I'm going to wait for these Zerglings to come. I have a lot of queens, way more than I'll ever need, but I can just Broodling everything. The hard part, I think, is going to be getting across this bridge, and I can use the queens to kind of clear out some of the units that are stuck over there. We need to bring extra overlords, too. You know what? I'm going to hotkey the overlords with my queens so that I can kind of move them around where they need to be. I don't think that this Greater Spire is going to be done when I need it to, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this and go. I just repelled some serious attacks, so and I've got an almost 200 army, so let's go. Alright, Broodling him. And don't get killed by turrets. Alright, so what else are we looking at? Is this it? Sure, Broodling him even though he's dead. I'm sure there's a tank up here. There we go. Alright, so let's back up and kind of reconvene, kind of remass up where our units are. Oh, okay, Blue's attacking me, so I'm going to actually take some of these units home. Not all of this. They're getting stuck to attack my, my extractor. That's actually good. Okay, attack up there. And come back. We want to clean this up. What do we need? Hydralisks? We have a lot of Hydralisks. We need more Ultralisks, actually. And I'm taking that command center. I'm taking it. It's mine. So let's go ahead and just finish up this stuff, because they're a danger to my overlords and queens. And we have to destroy all the enemy bases anyway. Duke is, I think he's over here? Or he's up here. I don't remember. He's definitely in between the two bases. I'm irradiated again. Get out. Hydralisk, I told you to leave. Right, you're dead. You're taking a Zergling with you, too. Alright. Alright, I want to rally my units in. Oh no, my overlords. The problem is when I select all units, it grabs my queens, but not my overlords. So I probably just shouldn't be using select all. I'm going to go ahead and spawn broodlings on this guy. Is that it? Oh, whoa! Let's go ahead and ensnare them, actually. They'll shoot slower. And, let's go.
Well. If it isn't little Kerrigan, I had a feeling we'd be meeting each other again. You got a lot to answer for, little girl.
General Duke, you know I always wanted to have you killed. This is kind of exciting for me.
Do your worst then, girl. You ain't taking Edmund Duke without a fight.
I'm sure there's some hardcore Edmund Duke fans out there. I mean, I don't really care that he's dead, or he's going to die, honestly. It's just really not a big deal. He was kind of absent for this previous campaign, too. Like, he just really wasn't around that much. I mean, he showed up in the Dylarian shipyards, but that was it. I really don't need all those drones. Whoops. That was a waste of supply to make that many drones over there. But I did. It's a habit when I take a new base to queue up a bunch. I'm going to destroy his base, and then I'm going to go kill him. Alright, Zerglings, Hydralisks. We need a lot of Hydralisks for Duke. I can also just make a bunch of Scourge. I probably should just do that. I haven't been keeping up with my upgrades either. Alright, so let's push into red. Kill these annoying starports, because they're throwing a bunch of air units at me. I just want to stop them from producing out of there. Killing Terran and... I don't know. I keep waffling back and forth if I wanted to kill Terran first or not, but both of the players are kind of annoying. Honestly, Protoss seems less annoying this mission, so I'm glad I'm taking out Terran first. The Terran attacks were much larger. So I'm really less concerned with Protoss, though attacking into Protoss might be harder, because if they have carriers, reavers, and storm, it's going to be, you know, a hassle. So let's attack in. See what they've got on the high ground here. There's a cloaked ghost that's dead, and get ready and infest. There we go, we've got one. I don't even need to spawn movement on that guy. Alright, so red is out, basically. So let's go kill Manx, not Manx, Duke. Oh, there's Duke, he's right there. Snare. Wow, that's a very large ensnare. I've got way more than enough Hydralisks to finish him up. So move in. Let's focus fire. Let's focus fire these other VCs first. I kind of wish I hadn't done this, because now you can't see him, but it's fine, he's dead.
Kerrigan, you murdering bitch. We had a deal.
Oh, come on, Arcturus. Did you really think I'd allow you to come into power again? You practically fed me to the Zerg on Tarsalis. You're directly responsible for the hell I've been through. Did you honestly think I'd let you get away with that?
But you said revenge was secondary to defeating the UED.
I lied. I liberated this planet because it was the UED's primary staging point, not because I was under any obligation to you. I used you to destroy the Psi Disruptor. And now that I've got my broods back, you're no longer necessary for my plans. I think I'll leave you here, Arcturus, among the ashes of your precious dominion. I want you to live to see me rise to power, and I want you to always remember, in your most private moments, that it was you who turned me loose in the first place.
Alrighty. It's very similar to the Insurgent, where Kerrigan, like, she comes on and she's like, hee, I'm bad, and it's because I did all these things, it's especially funny because, it's like, she would have done these things anyway. He's like, oh, you said revenge was secondary, and she's like, no, I lied, but then she also said, but I actually did take this planet because it was the staging point. Like, she didn't actually follow up with why specifically this was about revenge. I don't know. It's funny, though. Alright, all of our Hydralisks are back, so we're safe. Alright, let's kill these. On a scale of 1 to 10, how mad would everyone be if I killed Phoenix with spawn broodlings? I think I'd be mad at myself, so I'm not going to do it. So, red is completely out. We've got this bad boy, so of course we're going to make... Spawn more Overlords. What? Okay, so we've got a bit of a glitch this level. It's expecting me to have... it looks like it's expecting me to have supply depots in order to... make infested Terran, so unfortunately I can't do that. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, that's really not a big deal, but it'd be nice. We're gonna make some Guardians here. By some, I mean 8, which is way more than anyone should ever need, but it's gonna be great. Honestly, Ultralisks are very, very good against Protoss, only because they can soak up those huge high-damage units, so I just made 8 Ultralisks. So they'll run in and take the damage while my Guardians just plow through the whole base. How do I get over there? Can I... Oh, okay, I'm going to go over on this side. Okay, and crossing this bridge might be a pain, but with the Guardians... Oh, buddy. He's going to storm again. Oh, no, he's not. Tab, spawn Broodling. jerk. I should preemptively be spawning broodlings on, Oh, hey, hey! Alright, so these are my cleanup Zerglings. I'm gonna use those to go kill whatever's up here. Never mind. I have an Ultralisk. Alright, so what is this crap over here? Oh, these poor civilians. They're just, like, hanging out, and then this motherfucking mammoth with giant blades comes out. They're not even running. They're just like, oh, I'll just casually walk away from this guy. Alright, here we go. Oh, I feel bad about this. I hate this mission. Phoenix is so cool. Alright, so unfortunately, I can't preemptively... I can't spawn broodlings on the Reavers, I don't think. Nope, it won't let me because it's mechanical. There's no, like, pilot in it. What I am going to do...
This is a betrayal most foul, Kerrigan. We were fools to have gone along with this charade.
You're right, Phoenix. I used you to get the job done. And you played along just like I knew you would. You Protoss are also headstrong and predictable. You're your own worst enemies.
That's ironic. I can remember Tassadar teaching you a very similar lesson on Char.
I took that lesson to heart, Praetor. Now, are you ready to die a second time?
The Kala awaits me, Kerrigan. And although I am prepared to face my destiny, you'll not find me easy prey.
Then that shall be your epitaph.
I don't feel good about this. Oh, so... I have to say, while I hated most of Heart of the Swarm's story, they did one thing right, and that was, oh man, I'm just eating these storms. I don't even care. Honestly, I just don't care. I have more than enough to win this mission. Raynor actually mentions Phoenix when he rescues Kerrigan. I mean, obviously, if you played Heart of the Swarm, you know. But he says, he's like, when she's like, I've changed or whatever, or I forget what she says, but she basically says something like, I'm here to rescue, and he's like, you say you're, you know, better now, but tell that to Phoenix and tell that to all the people you killed. And it was nice that they actually mentioned Phoenix. It's nice that they mention anything from Brood War. The problem with Blizzard, and this might be blasphemy here, is there's so much of a shitty lag time between their games that they essentially have to start fresh every time they come out with a new game. So, like, all of Wings of Liberty, it was like, it wasn't really telling a story that was based off of Brood War. Like, so much happened in Brood War that they just disregarded. They, like, didn't really even mention the UED, except for the hero Goliaths. And they didn't really mention the Brood War that much. They didn't really mention the second Overmind. They just sort of casually didn't talk about any of that stuff. And, I don't know, that kind of bothered me. And a lot of the way the missions worked was sort of recycled. Because, again, they spend so long in between the games that it kind of forces them to, like, redo everything, and I don't know. I just don't like it that much. Blizzard has a tendency to do that, and all their games always end on cliffhangers, and it's always just like yeah, but this happened, but just wait. You just wait until this next thing, and I'm just like, I'd rather just have some closure, finally, please, because it's going to be 20 more years before your next game comes out. So no, I'm not going to just wait, because I'm going to be 35 when the next Starcraft comes out. So if you end Legacy of the Void on a cliffhanger, by God, I won't buy it. Okay, that's a lie. Of course I'll buy it, but I'm upset about it. And, you know, I love Blizzard. They're a great company. They make great games, but they really need to step... Their production value is great, and they use the same excuse like, we're not going to come out with the game until it's ready, but you know that they're rolling in money. Their games are so successful that they could hire some more staff and they could make games faster. If you can't tell, I'm just trying to procrastinate killing Phoenix here. So I went on a rant, and I'm killing the Protoss base first because I just don't want to kill poor Phoenix. How do you think Phoenix would want to go out? I think I'm just going to throw my whole force at him, like, all at once. I want to make sure that I get, like, a full army, and then I'm going at him with all my stuff. Alright, I don't need these Scourge anymore, even though I built them to kill those carriers, but... Anyway, rant over. I know it might be a little controversial, that's just how I feel. I mean, even if you love Blizzard, how could you not say, like, oh, I think they make games... The fact that they, you know, take 10 years in between their franchise games is, you know, I'm fine with that. No, if you love the games, that you should be more frustrated that it takes that long to come out, so I can I don't know. So, I don't know. I assume most people can kind of get behind it, but most people probably aren't as mad as I am about it. But it's frustrating. Like, I'm 26, and I was playing this game when I was 12, so, like, they're still going to be making StarCraft games, and I'm going to be dead. So I won't be able to fully experience the franchise and their wonderful IP. Alright. We have a pretty much a full army, and we're just gonna... It's gonna happen. Alright, well, this is the moment where it's gonna happen in my mass recall playthrough. Here we go. Sorry, Phoenix, I love you.
Phoenix! No.
What are you worried about, Jim? He died the way all Protoss hoped to. In combat.
He died because you betrayed him. How many more noble souls do you need to consume before you're satisfied? How many more people need to die before you realize what you've become?
You don't even know what you're talking about, Jim.
Don't I? I'll see you dead for this, Kerrigan. For Phoenix, and all the others who got caught between you and your mad quest for power.
Tough talk, Jimmy. But I don't think you have what it takes to be a killer.
It may not be tomorrow, darling. It may not even happen with an army at my back. But rest assured, I'm the man who's gonna kill you someday. I'll be seeing you.
I am sad. And we've finished the mission.
It is done, Cerebrit. They've all been destroyed. Let us return to Tarsonis to rest. For the first time since my transfiguration, I am wearied of the slaughter.
Yeah, we all are. And I apologize to everyone who I just made re-experience the death of Phoenix. On a similar tangent to talking about how Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm, they didn't really reference the old games enough. They did bring Stukov back. They did mention Phoenix once. One thing that makes no sense to me why they didn't do was outright say that Nerud was Duran. Because I don't know how you couldn't have realized this by now. No offense if you haven't. But Nerud is Duran backwards. It's just spelled backwards. So, like, Duran, because you know what's going to happen with him later in this campaign, it's Duran. But they didn't outright say it in the game, which is a little frustrating. Stukov didn't even mention it, and fucking Duran killed him. I think there was unused dialogue in HOTS that they didn't use, where Stukov talks about it, and I don't know why they chose not to do it. It's a little... I don't know, it's kind of stupid. Like, again, you wait so long for these games, and then they just abandon half of the content that they came out with, because they have to spend so long reintroducing you to the universe, because it's been 10 years since the last one was out. Rant over. Rant over. If you don't agree, I can respect that. Hopefully, you can also respect my opinion in these matters, but I'm a huge StarCraft fan, and just not as pleased with the StarCraft 2, the direction that the story took. Anyway, we've been sitting on the score screen too long. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.